Guys, good afternoon, good brunch, good afternoon on my YouTube channel and Facebook. Good afternoon, good brunch, good whatever you want to call it, guys. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Okay, a blessed day. We woke up this morning. Okay, that's one thing we should be recognized that we are blessed. We got breath in our body and we are still here. Hallelujah. Okay. So come on into the room, guys, for Family Inclusive Live number 31. Okay, Live 31, guys. Come on to the room, guys, for Family Exclusive Live 31. I hope everyone's having a great day on this Wednesday. It's a little hot here in Dallas. We finally getting some heat in the city. So yes, it's a little humid today, and high is going to be right close to 90 or more. Okay. So come on into the room, guys. Come on to the room for Family Exclusive Live number 31 with Travel Conversation with D Fabulous Marco Dorsey. Okay, guys. Um, on today, we're going to talk about on this podcast episode, we're going to talk about from booking to boarding, access every step of the way. Okay. So you know I'm all about y'all guys traveling. I'm all about y'all guys. Make sure y'all get there safe and sound. Make sure that everything is in order for y'all guys. So these are things you need to look out for when you are booking vacations or any trips that you're going on, guys. Okay. So be mindful of this. Okay. So hello, my fabulous travelers. Welcome back to Travel Conversation with the fabulous Marco Dorsey, your go-to space for inclusive travel talk, real stories, and experts advice to help everyone explore the world with confidence. That's right. That's what I'm here for, guys, to make sure y'all get there on time and make sure everything's legit for y'all guys. Okay. Today's episode is a part of our special series called Beyond the Ramp, where we dig deeper than just ADD compliances and talk about real high style accessibility in travel. On today's topic, from booking to boarding, access every step of the way. Because let's be honest, having a ramp is great, but it does not mean much if the hotel shuttle doesn't have a lift. Okay, come on now. Or if you're arriving to find the accessibility bathrooms have a step. Okay, so yeah. So as I go through these next steps, segments, uh, be mindful. These are things that you need to look out for when you're booking, and you need to call to verify. Okay, the websites can be tricky at times. They could put stuff on websites and not be true once you get to the hotel. Okay, so that's it's all about a catch or get you to make reservations there, but you need to call and verify as well or before booking. Okay, first segment, booking phase. This is the main important of your booking phase. A trip should be exciting, not stressful. Exactly. But for travelers with disability, it can be a maze of uncertainty. Okay? Let's start with the basics. Don't rely only on what labels accessible on websites. I just say that. Call the property or airlines. Just right. Same with the airport. Airline, same situation. Make sure those airports have wheelchairs there. If you need a wheelchair, call and find out and book yourself early. I'm coming in next week on the whatever 20th. I'm gonna need a wheelchair to give me access to the gate. Are there going to be accessible wheelchairs for me when I get there? Things you need to ask. Yeah. Ask specific questions. Like, is there a roller in shower in those hotels? That's the main thing. If you have to live in your wheelchair and you have to roll around your wheelchair every day and you have to shower, you need to make sure they have a roll-in shower. Or if they have a seat in the shower, or they have handrails in the shower. So if you can't roll in there, you should be able to get in there with handrails and be able to sit in the shower and take a shower at the same time. How high is the bed? That's the question. Yes, you don't want no big bed. You can't get up in there. You're going to struggle to get in the bed. Is there elevator wide enough for my chair? So these are questions you need to ask before you get there, even before you book. Because I won't book if it's not there. Okay? Or they have shuttles that can get me to point A to point B if I need to get around. Or the shuttles have ramps. But if the hotel does not, that means that, guess what? You have to make reservations, try to use some transportation to get you around. So yeah, these are the questions to ask. And you have some great tools to explore. It includes like the Wheel the World. That's a great access website. Accessible Go, Access Now. These are places that you can go call if you're booking through a travel advisory like Truly, Follow Fabulous Travel. We ask those questions for you and match you with providers who care about inclusive. That's right. So my thing is, if you have no clue on who to contact, always get in touch with somebody that can give you information of accessible in those states that you're going to or out of the country. Okay? Because they do have some places in other countries that do accessible people with disability. You just got to find them. If the hotel does not provide, you have to call and find out around the area. That's why travel advisory come in. If you know any travel advisories that you deal with, make sure you ask them on a daily basis to make sure, hey, I'm going here. The hotels don't have shuttles I can get into in my chair. I need to find a transportation to get me to point A to point B to point C, point D for my next 3, 4, 5 days there. Yeah. And guess what? We have places that websites that are provide in different locations. Okay? So yes, this is important. When you're booking, you definitely need to know, is there rolling showers? Is the bed high enough? Is too high or too low? Are elevators wide enough? These questions you need to ask at all times. I don't care where you go. I don't care where you're going to stay at. Even you go by family member house, and you know most of it, if they don't have nobody in their house with a wheelchair, it's not going to be accessible for you. But they're going to compromise. They're going to have to help you around to go visit if you want to go visit their house. So yes, these are questions you have to ask, and don't be ashamed to ask these questions, because these questions, so for you to be able to be comfortable, not stressing, not have anxiety, all that good stuff. Speak up for yourself. Don't just say, well, no, yes. Okay? You need to be heard. You need to make sure they have what you need. Okay? Next segment, 2, prepare to travel. Okay, now let's talk about what's happening after booking. Preparation for takeoffs. For airline travelers, always contact the airline in advance, like so. Let them know you need a wheelchair assistance, like I say. onboard seating help, or refrigerating for meds. What, you want to get down? But yes, you have to, these questions need to be answered. Don't go in no airport and just assuming they're going to have everything for you. No, you need to make sure you call them in advance or stop somebody that's working up there at the check-in area to give you a wheelchair. Now, if you have your own wheelchair, it's a different story. TSA Cares is a great program that allows you to request support before you even hit security. That's right. TSA Cares. That's a whole department, a whole website too by itself. You can go online, request. Let them know when you're coming in. They can have things ready for you when you get there. Yes. Pro tips. Pack your medication paperwork, accessibility needs list, and bring an emergency repair kit for equipment like wheelchairs or prosthetics. Yes, you definitely need to have all that paperwork with you guys, especially your credentials of what you have in case something happened, you get sick on the trip, uh, list of needs that you need to have all the time on an everyday basis, and bring an emergency kit, yes, for your wheelchairs or any, uh, if you got a remote wheelchair and all that good stuff, yes, you need to keep those kits for those things. Prosthetics, yes, everything. And don't forget, travel insurance should cover your needs, not just your bags. Exactly. Always book insurance. My thing is, disability people, yes, you would definitely need to book insurance all the time because you'll never know what's going to happen when you get there or where you're going to on a trip. You never know what's going to happen. I tell all clients, get insurance. Regardless, just for refund or whatever, it's good for health reasons as well in case something happens. Okay? So yeah, always call TSA early. TSA Cares is a great program. They there for y'all guys to assist you for your needs when you're going through the airport. Okay? So be mindful of that. Always contact the airlines in advance so you can have your stuff ready for you for whatever you need to have in advance when you get there. Okay? Segment number 3, airport to boarding. Let's get into getting there and getting there through the airport. Whether you're using a personal ride or a shuttle service, make sure it's truly accessible. Once at the airport, know your rights under the Air Carrying Access Act. Exactly. You're entitled to pre-boarding assistance through terminals and access to functional onboard aisles chairs, if that's the case. Yes, to aisle chairs. They do have aisle chairs for y'all guys. If you need to get on wheelchair, get to your seat, yes, they can put you in the aisle chair and get you down the aisle. Yes, they do have it. So don't let them tell you they don't have it. They do have those aisle chairs. I've seen them and they work and they do. Okay? And that's right. Boarding, you board early, just like with the kids. All people with disability and the parents with kids can board early. And don't let them tell you no different. Assistance through the terminal, that's right. Once you get there, you should have assistance all the way through TSA and to the terminal. Okay? That's why TSA Care program is for y'all guys. Book it in advance. So they got people waiting for y'all guys when you arrive at the airport. Once you get in the airport, they'll be waiting for you to get you through. Okay? Unfortunately, we heard too many stories of wheelchairs being damaged or left behind, of course. So speak up early and document everything. That's right, guys. For those wheelchairs, they proposed a new bill early this year about annual funding for wheelchairs, and the crew members are getting more training for make sure wheelchairs are not being damaged or not being destroyed, because they got so many complaints. So many complaints was written to the transportation department. It's ridiculous, and they had to pay out so much money. So now they're taking it serious. They see how bad the report is for everybody with a disability with a wheelchair getting damaged. Because we see them rushing. They rushing, throwing wheelchairs under the plane so fast, trying to hurry up, get that time in before their plane can leave on time. But still, you can be efficient and doing it with care at the same time. You got to be trained properly. And they just not being trained properly to make sure the wheelchairs are not damaged. Okay, that's right. Every time you see your wheelchair come up back up to you and it's damaged, report it. Make a statement. Take pictures. That's right. Check their ass. Get them together. They can reimburse you for your damage. And that's why you have insurance as well. So they can give you another wheelchair to provide if that's damaged. What, you want to get down? Yeah. So, and if you need help, don't wait. Ask for a supervisor or a compliant resolution officer. That's right. A CRO officer. Because they bad with that. They're supposed to be getting better. I haven't heard any complaints about it yet. Okay? So number 4, arrive and what happens next? Touchdown. We made it, but the journey does not end at baggage claim. That's right. It does not end at baggage claim, guys. Remember that. Depending on where you're going, accessibility can varies greatly, especially international. Yes, we got. My travels networks, pre-book accessible airport transfers. You definitely need to do that. Ask your hotel to do a live walkthrough or send update photos of your room before you get there, especially if you're going international. I even do it for local in the States. Shoot some pictures of my room. But definitely pre-book accessible airport transfers. Yes, it might cost, but with your insurance, you might get reimbursed for it, guys. So look into your insurance, guys, because they got plenty of insurance for people with disability to have insurance when they go on vacations. So certain things you can get reimbursed back from. Special accessible airport transfer, you definitely need that from going international, because you don't know, you waiting out there for pickup. Like, who can I call to come pick me up from the airport? You know, Uber and Lyft don't have no accessibles for wheelchairs right now, but they're working on it. But they don't have a lot. Okay. So yes. So be mindful of that. Okay. Access is about trust. And when providing delivery, travelers can truly relax. Exactly. Segment 5. What travelers professionals can do. Here's where travel professionals can come in. Our job is not just for booking trips, it's to remove obstacles. That's right. We're here to remove obstacles, pain, discomfort, unhappiness, stressing before you get on your trip. Before you start booking your trip, you're already stressing. Okay? At Fly with Fabulous Travel, we pre-screen properties, coordinate with excursions guides, build full accessible profile for each trip. That's right. If we say it's accessible, it's because we verified it. That's right. I'm not going to tell you nothing that is not verified first before I go check it out and give to you. Okay? And that's why representations matters. We're not just selling vacations, we're building experience where everyone belongs. That's right. So yeah, so that are my 5 segments for today, guys. First one is booking phrase, like you need to research, call, research, getting in touch where a travel advisor can help you. Number two, prepare to travel. Same situation. You will call the airport first, early, go to TSA cares, let them know that I'm coming in 2 weeks or whatever. I let them know, hey, I'm arriving to the airport. This is what I need, this is what I need to have. Okay. Number three, airport boarding. You have the rights. Do not let them tell you you don't have the rights. You have the Air Carrying Access Act. You have access to all that from boarding, pre-boarding, assistance through the terminals, and functions from the aisles going onto the plane. Okay, so don't let them tell you nothing better. Arriving at the airport, what happened? Make sure you do pre-book access airport transfers. You have to do that, guys. We cannot just wait to get to the airport and do that. You maybe can, but it's going to be a process. You might be there for 30 to 40 minutes waiting on a ride, but if you do it early, you won't have to worry about waiting. Also, if you're going overseas, call the hotel so they can see you go walk through live so you can see those rooms that you're really looking forward to stay in. Okay? So don't be naive about that. You make sure you do that. Okay? And what travel professor you can go to. Find your traveling professor that you can go to that can help you through your process. This is going to be your person that you can go to at all times. If every time you travel, you know this travel professional advisory is always on point. They doing a job. They make sure I get there and get back safe. I have no problems booking with them. My excursions, everything is always on point. Find you somebody you can trust and provide you with good benefits and all that good stuff. Okay? That's it. And that is for my live today, guys. That is it for today. But I had to come on here and let y'all know about this topic for today because it's very known. I'm gonna keep talking about it till I'm blue, purple, green the face. Booking to boarding because I know they're getting better in the airport industry, but we got to keep talking about it. Keep pushing ahead, keep putting our foot on their neck to make sure everything goes smooth for y'all guys. If y'all don't speak up for yourself, nothing will go right. They're gonna continue putting y'all low balling y'all, keeping y'all in the back. Y'all need to be at the front with everybody else. Y'all are important like everybody else important. Okay? So be mindful of that as well. But yeah, so that's my live for today, guys. If you have any questions, any concern, guys, my Facebook group, guys, I appreciate y'all guys. Keep watching my videos. Keep looking at my videos, guys. If you have any questions, any concern, put them in the chat, in the Facebook chat, guys. I appreciate y'all guys. If you want to join my Facebook group, guys, this is for all people with disabilities. This is a private group, guys. It's not a public group. All I want is people with disability. If you're working in a place with disability people, you are welcome to join my group. My information is good for you and for the people with disability as well. If you're a caregiver, whatever, you're a CNA, yes, you can join my group. My information is very helpful. Okay? It is very helpful. It will help you out. But yes, this is a private group. Once you send your request, I'll approve it if you're eligible for my group, and you'll be that. So my Facebook page for this group is Travel Coordinator for Families with Disability. That is Travel Coordinators for Family with Disability. Just send me a link to join this group. You are welcome to be a part of this group. Okay? If you have any questions, any concerns, just let me know on Facebook, DM me. However, I'm here to help you guys if you're planning a trip in the future, near soon. Okay? So with that being said, Like I always say before I get off my live, do not allow the devil to steal your joy. Do not allow the devil to steal your joy. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a blessed day. And I'll talk to y'all guys on next Wednesday with travel conversation with the fabulous Marco Dorsey. Okay? Have a blessed day, guys. Thank y'all for coming in. Facebook, and YouTube as well, guys. Yep, let's end YouTube.